Welcome, everyone. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Perplex QT. And if you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure, whether you're new or you're old, you hit that thumbs up. We need lots of thumb ups. We only have 41, and we need to get to 300. I'm going to hit you guys for 500 soon, but we need to get to 300. I was on a troll account, and I am not in the algorithm. I checked every hour on the hour, and I am not in the algorithm. So we need to get me in the algorithm. So how you guys doing tonight? And again, hitting that like button is totally free. I don't even care if you hit the dislike button. Just hit a damn button. So I was going to do tonight. So let me say hi to everyone. What's up, members, Patreons, subs, most importantly, my mods. And yeah, fun-filled show tonight. I was on Queen Bee's earlier, and everyone's like really upset about this person that was like trolling me nonstop and bashing me for hours. I heard. I couldn't see chat because I was in the kitchen. So don't even stress over it because I didn't see it. So I don't know what this idiot said or anything. So don't even stress over it. I don't know why they let this person stay in there, but that's not on me. It's not my channel. So yeah, don't even let it stress you out, Sugar Cookie. I literally couldn't see it. I wasn't watching chat. So I don't know what they said. And maybe that's why they left it, because I couldn't see it anyway. So I definitely have a fun-filled night. I was originally going to focus on just Kylie, I don't know. I never say her name right. Kylie, because there are so many rumors that, all right, you're not in the algorithm based on where you go with the troll account. Your channel's definitely an algorithm on my side. Yeah, but that's because you're a sub. If you're a sub, it's there. If you're not a sub, then it's not there. So, thank you, Sissy. So why there's just so many rumors, and it's so easy to dispel. I don't even understand how these rumors come to play with no explanation. Now, again, I was even watching Tyler before. I was listening to Tyler. He had on Jennifer Coffindogel or whatever her name is. She is a former FBI agent. I was very surprised at the stuff that was coming out of her mouth. Very surprised. And I was very surprised because I disagree with some of the things she was saying. And yeah, she's former FBI and she's supposed to know a hell of a lot more than me. Hey, Monkey's Mama, how you feeling? She's supposed to know a hell of a lot more than me. And I don't know. I was very surprised by some of her answers. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. But we're going to get to all that after. I was looking for something to listen to. I'm kind of tired. I promise this won't be like a 10-hour live. Oh, first, I forgot. I got to say happy birthday to Anastasia. Today is her 29th birthday. So let's all say happy birthday, even though she's not here yet. She'll watch it on replay. She's probably out to dinner, drinking, and getting drunk like she does for her birthday. So Anastasia turns 29 today. Woo woo! There's a special woo woo for Anastasia. And I forgot Tara turned 29 yesterday. And I forgot to say that last night because she's not in here. She was out. So happy birthday, Tara. Happy birthday, Anastasia. Anybody else I missed? Happy birthday to you too. So, okay. While I was looking for something earlier, I came across Heels in the Air, who I love to death, who had a video that shocked the shit out of me. You want to talk about wasting police energy and wasting the police? I couldn't even comprehend it. I was like, oh my God, she did not. Oh, she did. I don't know who the other person was. If anybody's a Molly follower, can fill me in on who this other person was, why they were fighting to begin with. But wow, I just had to share it. It's a good way to start the mood. I think you guys will laugh your ass off as much as I did. And What was so gross? Just a girl. You saw it? You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know who the other person was or what happened or how it happened or anything. But the fat East Coast Beauty, can you please tell me who Michelle is and how this whole fight transpired? Because I cannot even believe MGL wasted the police by calling them and telling them this. I was like, one of my subs is going to know what the story is, but I am dumbfounded. Oh, you watch this? So you guys are going to know. Oh my God. Heels in the Air did an amazing job. Amazing job. East Coast Beauty, stick around. I'm going to play it right now. Hold on. Anastasia, this is for you. Happy birthday. Molly Michelle thing was just not handled well. She was just a sub who felt Molly was wasn't living up to Patreon commitments. So Molly blasted her for it? Wasn't she paying like $50 a month? Did she talk? I would never bring on a Patreon on my channel to discuss what their issues are. Like, what is the point? She's supposed to be a life coach? How about be a human? You don't do that. It's just fucked up. I mean, we all have, hey, Pixie, we all have Patreons that turn on us. Hell, Pixie turned on me. No. We all have Patreons that turn on us. We all have Patreons that leave for no reason, or I get mad at them, they get mad at me, but to bring them on alive, to air out differences and call the police and everything, what? She paid to be a Patreon member to try to get in contact with Molly, and Molly didn't reach out back to her. I don't know what the reason was for wanting Molly to contact her, though. All right, so I'm going to play it. I think that Heels in the Air did a fantastic job, but like I said, I was hoping somebody could fill me in on the actual backstory because I didn't know anything about it. Oh, she was trying to call her for a life coaching session. All right, hold on. Let me pull this up. Hey, Coffee. But like I said, I just had to play this because I thought it was absolutely hysterical. Heels in the Air. I told her, so I'm playing this tonight. Make sure you guys sub up. All right. And I'll drop the link after. That's because you don't hold back. You also have a heart, even in a day in the end you care, and I respect you for that. Thank you, Donna. See the one with the same woman and Molly's husband? Yeah, it's on this video. Heels in the Air put it all together.
Of me, I just dropping public records. Molly was arrested 2 times for theft. No, I wasn't. I was arrested 1 time in New Orleans. What don't you understand? So this is the woman that I told you to look into. I have 41 pages of her background. So I love you and I'll see you when you get home.
Okay. Why? Number 1, why would you say that your husband looked her up? That your husband looked into her on a live? Even if it was true? Why would you say that?
You're a little older than me. Do you live in a town that starts with an H? Address starts with a 1. Aliases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28.
For him. You want to start shit? And by the way, I watch what you're reading. I don't have 31 names. You got the wrong people mixed up. You got a whole bunch of people mixed up in one. I've never lived in Olympia. I've never not lived in the South. You got a whole bunch of people confused and all mixed up together, Miss Molly. I'm sorry, Kate. Kate. How you doing, Kate?
What about
Watch
you?
the thing.
What I'm
So,
holding?
time out. You don't even let me explain things, do you?
Yeah, how are you going to explain it to you? Why?
It was a suicide attempt, one of them, and I straight up don't have it.
I'm not allowed to talk to people that want to commit suicide. I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed.
It was an attempt.
I'm not allowed. Did you guys hear that? I'm not allowed to talk to anybody who wanted to commit suicide. Really, Marissa? Really?
It's over with.
Okay.
You want to dog me for that? That is one of the
So
That's why I'm a psychiatrist.
Just say I really was a girl named Kate that was an escort. Are you going to dog me for that?
You were on your live feed. Oh, that's not true. Oh, that's not true. Well, now you want to come up. You lie.
Do you believe it was? Do you believe it was?
Lie. You came on here a million times and said you lied. What about Vaughn? How much money? How much money have you raised for Vaughn? Why are you still fundraising?
How much
Why are you still fundraising?
I want to know the fundraising. Cash apps.
Oh, why are you still fundraising? Have you raised for Vaughn? Why are you still fundraising?
How much
Why are you still fundraising?
I want to know the fundraising. Cash apps.
Oh, why are you still fundraising? How much money do you need to raise? Because we looked at the cash apps. There have been, you raised almost $10,000 in one day for Vaughn. How much money do you have to raise? Are you aware that Miss Letitia was arrested for fraudulent checks? You want to talk about checks? Let's talk about checks.
No, let's talk about your checks.
I didn't write any bad checks.
No. I'll read what it says. And it's right underneath.
Yeah, I don't understand that. So Letitia's a snake, which everybody thought. Molly raised more than $10,000 in a day. In a day? And she's still fundraising? That's not right.
To me, AG, there's the initials. That was the desk sergeant that was on duty when you made a complete ass out of yourself when you got arrested.
I never got arrested in New Orleans.
They still talk about you.
God, I hope they do.
AG, or the initials of the desk sergeant that was on duty when you got arrested.
I hope they do.
You are a joke. They still talk about you. She's a single mom. She was a single mom, and you stole money from a single mother.
The $9 or the $300?
$9. You stole a handful of cash from her, Molly.
The $300?
I'm born and raised in New Orleans. I know all the people that bartend in New Orleans. I know everybody there. Check my Facebook.
Hold on.
Check.
Okay, so is everybody?
Oh no, she said checks.
Everybody knows it's been following me. A stripper in New Orleans.
My Facebook.
Hold on.
Check.
Okay, so as everybody knows, it's been following me. A stripper in New Orleans told her manager that $300 was taken from her purse. I was with another girl. The stripper didn't like me because I had the big tits and all the guys were looking at me. She tricked me. They let.
Oh my God, that's not. The stripper didn't even fucking know you, Marissa. Just stop.
Let's go out. They called the cops. Stripper said they took $300. Turns out, when you're looking at.
You don't know the rest of stuff.
Of what? And the cop, as you can hear, and I have the video, says, "Wait, that's her purse." So it was. I didn't know it was $9. They never told us what we were getting arrested for until we got to the actual jail, and I was freaking out. And then they pulled the other girl out and said that we were being arrested because we stole the lap dance. So they let us out. A couple hours later, I went back to the W hotel, went to sleep, went on with my.
That is a lie, because we all saw the video.
I meet and greet, went to go see the Saints.
Why did you take the money from the dancer?
He's on the, okay, your husband is on the board for Eagle Scouts. I've got his email address, I've got his phone number. He's a real estate broker. He's not an investment banker. You lie about everything out your fucking mouth.
No, he's an international banker.
No, he's not. He's a real estate fucking broker.
And you want to do I don't own any properties. I don't. It's my husband, not me.
Wait, you are judgment proof. I can't sue you because nothing is in your name. You're not
going to sue me because you don't have the money to sue me. You'll never win.
The fuck I don't. Have you done research? Stop it, you thought you were making a spectacle of me?
Happy birthday, Anastasia. Rewind.
Hi, officer. I'm sorry that you're calling me, but I have a woman named Michelle Sabate, and the police came over to my house. I'm going to say about 3.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about the police. You want to talk about a waste of police sources? Listen to this.
Days ago at 12:45, they were worried about this woman that was threatening to take her life. They said that
they didn't even say that. I said you bullied me so much for making me so
okay, you need to stop.
Twist shit. You
need to stop. The police are calling me now, okay?
Good.
She's
not her. It's not her.
Listen, stop.
Not her calling you.
Listen. It's being recorded. Stop it.
It's not her calling you
My
Molly.
baby. You will not threaten me.
I didn't threaten your baby.
The cop just called me. The cop just called me. You need to stop.
In 4 sentences, Molly. You need an audience because you're so insecure about yourself because you had a gastric bypass. And
I never had a gastric bypass. Oh my
I watched your
god.
live.
Oh my god. I never had a gastric bypass.
You said it on your live. I was 100 pounds overweight and I had a gastric bypass. And then I had that plastic surgery, and I never felt good about myself. So when I was an escort, it's just this thing. It's like crack. It's addictive. Watch your damn show. You're so... Everyone.
Yeah,
I'm not even reading the lives, and I don't give a
You
shit.
hear it?
No, I can't hear much of it.
All
I
right.
can't hear much of it.
If you
I'm
go over
telling you that
to
you're a horrible person.
Excuse
I'll
me.
speak up.
Ma'am,
You're horrible.
if you go over to Live with Molly Golightly,
Who in their right mind tells the fucking police to go watch a channel? Holy shit. This is where my embarrassment for her went over the top. This is when I was like, oh my God, she did not. She is not telling a police officer to go listen to her live for a woman that lives in another state. Holy fuck.
she's on that channel. The cops were here looking for her for making threats on her life, and then last night, my son. My son's a baby.
Threatened your life because I said you're going to be in cuffs?
All right.
I just heard
Listen, now, if they wind up sending an officer, what's that, sir?
Exactly.
That's her?
Any weapons involved?
I do have weapons in the house, but she is on camera. And I have her information.
No weapons have been used or mentioned yet?
No.
You didn't? You didn't threaten me? You didn't threaten me?
Yeah, the police think Michelle is in her house. And she's making it sound like police are in that Michelle's in her house, threatening her and her baby.
What?
You didn't threaten me with Silva? What about Officer Kessler?
Handcuffs.
Oh, yeah?
Handcuffs.
He's also claiming that Officer Kessler, the young woman with the dark hair pulled back into the house the other day,
You tell him that.
she's white.
You can't claim you're working with the Hershey Police Department.
About 49. She's not well.
I'm not well. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Well, who do I think I am? Officer
I'm
Kessler
really not.
on my voicemail saying that they were going to they found you. What is she wearing? Red? She's got black glasses on. And she's smiling.
I'm smiling.
She's smiling, yes. You
I'm
too.
smiling.
Red shirt, red pants, red button.
I can't see her pants.
So it's a red
Jean
shirt.
shorts. Jean shorts.
Her zipper's open. Blue jeans.
No, it's not.
Oh my God. It was Officer Keely. Her phone number,
Her date of birth.
her date of birth is
I
like
dare you to give that alive. I dare you to give that alive.
January 1970 something. I know it. I can print out.
I dare you to give that alive.
What?
She is if you look over on youtube.com, go over to Molly Golightly Live.
Total abuse of 911. False calls. What a waste.
And you can see everything
What do
that's
you call
happening.
the police for?
I didn't call the police, they called me.
You called them first, Molly. Drama
How did you
queen.
get to this address?
But you're
What
you talk
happened
to them
was
every day,
on
right?
this
You're such
channel.
a drama queen, Molly.
She's not in
Are you getting
Columbus,
enough likes,
Georgia.
subscribers, Molly?
Oh my God almighty. All right, I need
Oh
some
my God almighty. Are you getting enough subscribers?
The last time that she did this, she threatened suicide. So a bunch of people called Hershey Police Department, and then the more, because she threatened to harm herself, they were concerned. And then Officer
Oh, yeah, this was all air. This was all on air.
Keely came over to the house and said, can you go into your computer and see what you can find out about me? Her. I got the phone number, and I ended up getting the address, or I think, and they found her. So Miss Keely,
Yes, Sissy.
Hershey Police came here because of this woman. She made a threat to Jake. I sent it to you. They just called. They were going to come to the fucking house. She said that she's done all this research and that she's trying to sue me, but nothing is in my name. And I'm basically worthless. And that when Jake's 18, you're serving me with divorce papers because you're talking to someone else. Who's that someone else you're on the phone with every day?
Oh, he's going to leave your ass. He's going to leave you as soon as you get done.
Yeah, he's not going to listen.
Is this crazy or
Your whole
what?
life is a lie. You're not in finance. You're not nothing. But you lost your license in California to do brokerage stuff.
Okay.
But you are back to being a broker. So you refinanced this house?
Yes. Is there anything wrong with that? No.
I didn't think there would be. I wouldn't have a problem with it. So
I can tell you firsthand, she was arrested on base for stealing lipstick. I know this from a former Patreon of mine who was on campus with her.
PX, the PX in Fort Benning. And then I was arrested and caused a huge scene. Did that happen?
Did you cause a huge scene? Well, number one, I wasn't there. And number two, I don't believe that you caused a scene.
Absolutely not. Nothing. It was zero. The next day we went to, what was it, the lawyers, the JAG attorneys. And the woman stuck her head out.
No, you didn't know. The JAG attorneys weren't involved. You're not in the military.
But don't you remember that woman?
Oh, mascara. Thank you, Monica. Mascara.
Stuck her head out. And she said, we can't prove that she did it or she didn't. Do you remember when she said that?
Okay.
She said 10 hours of community
service if you're not guilty. Hey, Walter.
Did not go through a trial.
That's a plea.
Why do you get community service if you were innocent, Molly?
A $5
starting to get annoyed here.
She lies constantly. Set your wife straight. You refinance a house. You're a liability, Molly. That's why.
You ever want to shut the fuck up, please?
There you go.
Okay. Number one, if you can avoid going to trial on anything, you do it. You never know what's going to happen in trial.
That is true. But in order to have a trial, you would have had to been arrested. So she's lying because you don't have to go to court to have a trial if you weren't arrested.
Trial, so if you can avoid it, you do it.
That's right.
It's a whole lot easier to do 10 hours of community service than it is to pay $500 or $1,000 to an attorney and then win the case. That's number one. Number two, tens of millions of people refinanced their mortgages over the past couple of years when rates were low. So shut the fuck up.
Exactly. A lot of husbands don't tell their wives their financial stuff.
Everyone just be the fuck quiet.
Yeah.
This is so fucking pathetic.
Adrian?
If I was sitting here watching this, I would seriously re-examine my life and then go and do something the fuck else.
All right. Adrian?
No, I'm done.
Oops.
Why could you marry? Unlike me, who's not
Now, is that the most embarrassing video you've ever seen and the most embarrassing call to the police? I can't even comprehend it. I can't. I'm like, wow. Just wow. So if you guys feel like watching that again, let me drop here's a link. Oh, she does great videos. All right, there's the link. Make sure you sub up if you're not already. I love her stuff. And I'm glad that was a long one. Usually she does like 1 to 2 minute videos. I like 12-minute videos. But yeah, I thought it was excellent. But I can't even believe what I was watching. I was like, oh my God. See, Patreon, do you think you guys have it bad? I couldn't even imagine bringing a Patreon or even a member up here and embarrassing them or talking about their suicide. Like, oh my God. And yet she has 2,000 people watching her. Go figure. Oh, you were up till 5 a.m. Excellent, excellent video. I know I always tell you that your best one yet. That one was. I can't even believe that. Is that live still up? Or did you cover like all of it? Is that all of it? It's disgusting though. You don't do that to, and her Patreons pay $50. But I can't imagine paying somebody, like I may fight with Patreons here and there, or, you know, Patreons leave because they don't like me anymore, or some shit like that. Okay. I would never embarrass them like that. I would never bring them up on a panel. You know, it's just fucked up. I mean, Patreon's a human. You could have misunderstandings. I had a misunderstanding with Huck. We made up. It's all good. I could not imagine bringing Huck on panel to blast all of our personal business, all her personal business and shit. That's just so fucked up. It's crazy. Come on, Huck. Let's air it out live. You know what I'm saying, though? It's just messed up. Hey, Teresa, that lady was begging and demanding for the link to be dropped, to be fair. And she posted on Twitter that she owned Molly on panel. So there's that. Well, in a way, Teresa, though, she kind of did. She really did own Molly in a sense that Molly had to dox her, air her. She didn't do any of that to Molly. She didn't dox her. She didn't air her. I mean, she's telling the whole world private secrets. My worst hater, I never aired their dirty laundry that they've told me. And I'm not a life coach. It's just fucked up. There's just no excuse for what she did. She did totally own Molly because she didn't have to go to that level. And this, calling the police, making the police think that she's right there. She doesn't even live in the same state. Telling the police, hey, let's go, you should go to my channel. Like, the police give a shit about your fucking channel, bitch. They don't care at all. She came straight with facts, and literally Adrian confirmed she was telling the truth. That is true. That was bad on Molly using her addiction and dead son. That's what I'm saying. Like, if someone is gonna thought about suicide, you don't air it. You know what, Angel? It's not even code of ethics for a life coach. How about code of ethics for a fucking human being? Like, that's not even ethical for a human being. Like I said, my worst hater at one point, I knew personal information about them. I never aired it. No matter how much they came at me, I never aired it. Video after video after video, never aired it. I don't know. I just think it's fucked up. You can put anyone on a phone to protect. No, I think they really were a cop, though. They got things to do. Police not watching. Exactly. Yeah, MGL and ethics. You're right. That's funny in itself. Hey, Jenny. You're right about that. But I just couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Wow. Getting into Kylie for a minute. Somebody... All right, hold on. Warning, never watch Heels in the Air when she drops her videos at 7 a.m. Why come? Oh, while drinking hot coffee.
Do you want some?
What is it?
Chicken and rice.
I don't want to know.
I mean, not chicken and rice, eggs and rice.
I don't want to know.
It's gonna be in a container in the fridge.
Okay. In our wonderful, brand new, all put together containers.
You're welcome.
Kitchen is almost done. You learn the hard way. But you know what I'm saying? Now, hey, Michelle. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just wow. Just wow. Yeah, we did the kitchen, all the kitchen drawers today and the cabinets and all the Tupperware is nice and neat and perfect. All right, so let's switch over to Kylie. And I have a lot to say. Lots and lots to say. But one thing I want to point out, somebody left a comment under one of my videos that I actually never thought of. And I thought it was a really good comment, and I don't want to forget because I just don't want to forget. So someone left a comment and said, if they got separated at the party, how did they share drinks? And I thought that was an excellent point. Because she turns around and she says, Sammy turns around and says that, they were together at the party. And then in a different interview, she says that they got separated at the party. But then she says every drink that Kylie had, she shared. How did she share anything on? Yeah, and I agree, drank it before they got separated. However, if you listen to Sammy's second interview, I think she says, I think it was written. It was in the People magazine, I think, that I showed. Kylie said, Sammy said that she drank every drink that Kylie had. So how did that happen? How did you drink every drink Kylie had if you were separated? I thought it was a really interesting comment because then I double checked and yeah, she did say that. Is Dolly in here? I don't think so. I don't see Dolly. You heard her say that. That's what I'm saying. I thought that was really interesting.
Mom, has little one eaten today?
What?
Has little one eaten today?
Yeah.
He's like devouring some.
So
of the
give him
eggs
some
in
more
here.
food. It's in the cabinet.
Well, he's eating all the eggs that I gave him.
Give him some more food. It's in the cabinet. Before they separated, yeah, but that's not what she said. She said that Kylie drank, that she doesn't believe that anyone put something in her drink because Kylie drank Sammy drank every drink that Kylie had. That's not before. So, yeah. Yeah, in the clean, organized cabinets. So that just doesn't add up to me. Because it's true. She did not. Either that or she's lying. Hooked on Phonics hates me. I'm not even sure why they're in here. Maybe they're blocked on Grace, but they talk shit about me everywhere. So, okay. Now that we got that, shared or drank every day. All right, let me pull up the article. I believe it was People Magazine last night. Isn't that when I read it? Was People Magazine? Because I know I said it on my last night's live. Kylie. All right. Is it on this one? I think it's this one. No. Okay, it wasn't that. This might be it. I'm going to find it. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Kylie's friend, Sammy Smith. I will show this to you guys so you can follow along with me. I knew I just read this last night. Yep. Okay. Kylie's friend Sammy Smith told the outlet that she was the last person to speak with her at the gathering, adding she was having a fun time at a party just being a teenager. Everything she drank, I drank out of. Again, everything she drank, I drank out of. And there was nothing that seemed off about her, Sammy said. I never expected this to happen ever. Nobody in the town did. Let me repeat this again. Everything she drank, I drank out of. Not some of what she drank. Everything she drank, I drank out of. There was nothing that seemed off about her. Let's just add this to the contradictions. If she got separated, how did she drink everything that Sammy drank? Has anyone seen a picture of Kylie at the store before the party? Was she 5'7"? Could it be Sam? No, that was definitely wasn't Sammy. That was definitely Kylie. But you know what I'm saying though? Everything she drank, I drank out of. I'm sorry, but that doesn't sit right. I don't know, Pecan. Because it's not like anyone asked her. You called it the first live, but Sammy was hiding some and knows more. I believe that also. His statements are very contradicting. It is. If so, like, my feeling is if People Magazine went to her and say, did you see her drinking? Were you drinking with her the whole night? Then I could see her saying everything. But according to the article, which is all I have to go on, hey, MJ, all I have to go on is the article. And at no point did that come up. They said Kylie's friend Sammy Smith told the outlet that she was the last person to speak with her at the gathering, adding she was having a fun time at a party, just being a teenager. Now, in Sammy's defense, oh, wait, hold on. Last person to speak with her. I don't know. I was just kind of thinking in Sammy's defense, is it possible that she meant that Sammy was the last person that Sammy spoke to? Maybe. Maybe. Because that's kind of what I was thinking. That maybe we're all reading it wrong and Sammy meant that she was the last person to speak to Sammy because Sammy had left, maybe? No, actually, that wouldn't make sense. All right. But yeah, I'm just not buying this. Like, and when that question came up, I was like, See, I don't know if Sammy knows everything, but she definitely knows something. There's something very fishy going on that we're missing here, and I don't know what it is. So let's fast forward a few minutes later to Tyler's live. And then I'm going to get into the 10 to Life stuff. Tyler had on Jennifer Coffinger. I don't know her name. It's a long last name. And now, one thing I can say, I don't believe she, even though she's a former FBI, I don't think she has like inside intel to the FBI in, what you call it? The FBI in Reno area, California. Because I think she was can someone drop the iPhone link for membership, please? I think she was a FBI agent in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't even know how long she retired or anything. But she was brought to light in the Gabby Petito case. And she brought some interesting information. You know, nothing major, just some insight to why the FBI is involved, how the FBI works, blah, blah, blah. So she could just put input on her knowledge of being a former FBI agent. Yeah, she doesn't get intel. But some of the things she was saying, I was very surprised. Meaning that she basically was stating that, you know, what we do know is that Kylie was drunk. No, we don't know that. We don't know Kylie was drunk. Just because Sammy said it doesn't make it true. The police say that they know that she was at the party. Okay. Do you know she was at the party or do you know her phone was at the party? Because from the evidence that I see, from the evidence of what we have to go on, and I'm not talking all the misrepresentation all over the place and all the lies and all the rumors, we're not going there. I have followed this case, every interview that's been given, from police, press conferences, Mother, Sammy, forget all other YouTubers. I have not followed any of that. But I have followed the real stuff. And I'm hearing stuff that just was never said. And to hear that a former FBI agent is saying stuff that was never said kind of took me back a little, kind of surprised me. And I never thought that I would hear that from her. But it was almost like she fed right into all the BS. And I just don't get it. Making rounds and all these missing persons. I don't know. Hold on, I'm going to get you the link. I just found it really odd. She did not even fully understand. Like, Tyler had told basically a lie. I don't know why he said it. But he had, thank you, PCAM, but he was discussing a rumor or something. A rumor that's not true. And for some reason, they both bought into it. And I don't even understand why they both bought into it, but they did. Both of them were saying, yeah, I don't understand. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was blown away. I was like, how did these two people all right, I'll show you guys. I time stamped it. Hold on. Tyler don't care if I play his videos, but it's hard to explain because you got to see it.
Such a tragic set of circumstances.
Yeah, that's 7 minutes.
Know about that, especially in a small town. I wonder how come there wasn't any involvement earlier. How come the police didn't try to stop the party? Did they know about the party? Have you heard anything about that?
No, but my belief is that they probably did.
Now, let me also say this. Tyler is so clueless when it comes to the world of drugs. Tyler was not one of these kids that partied and, you know, in high school and went to parties and drank stupidly. He is not the kid that, you know, ran the street naked. He's not that kid. So he's very, very naive to that world. That world. No street education. Exactly. Whistle down. So keep that in mind when you hear some of his questions, because even I'm like, oh, let me let him know what's going on here. So I was too. So some of his questions may seem a bit naive, but they're not. They're coming from a place that he just doesn't know, which is fine. Whereas her as an FBI agent, yeah, ran the streets naked. Her as an FBI agent, shouldn't she know all of this and not be on the same wavelength as Tyler? That's why I'm very confused on this. Tyler is clueless. He knows he is, though.
Didn't know about the party. My belief is that it was probably put together somewhat quickly and more done by word of mouth. I have teenagers and college age kids. And so I have a little bit of personal knowledge on top of course, my law enforcement experience. And sometimes these parties come together pretty quickly and they grow substantially just by word of mouth.
You know, I'd heard a local from the area saying that part of the reason that this year's party was so big, because this was sort of like an annual thing they did in this area. During COVID, people from larger school districts in California, Sacramento, and wherever else moved to this area because the way that they did online schooling was a lot better due to the pandemic. And so when this party sort of arose, they contacted all of their friends from the outskirts in some of the bigger cities. So I was wondering, like, why are there people from Sacramento coming, you know, an hour and a half to this party? And then that helped make it make sense for me.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. That, you know, with cellular communication and everything, it spreads like wildfire.
Okay, let me shed some light on this. Hey guys, we're having a huge bonfire. Final graduation, final senior party before we go to school, before we leave for college. It's going to be a blast. There's going to be girls. There's going to be dope. There's going to be drugs. We're going to have a blast. You want to come down? Oh, your cousin goes there? Sure, come on down. Your friend's going to go there? Sure, come on down. That's how this stuff's done. Plain and simple.
Parties like this, and also spreads, unfortunately, beyond, you know, getting beer and you know, some drinks. And by all accounts, you know, there were drugs there. And of course, people who deal drugs and particularly deal or willing to deal to minors, you know, a party like this is a way for them to make a lot of money. And I believe that a lot of people.
Did I or did I not say that yesterday? Give me a high five, guys. Did I or did I not say that yesterday about the drug dealers being there? I will take that high five, pat myself on the back. Thank you, Jennifer. I actually didn't hear that earlier, but it's exactly what I said yesterday.
People were there providing things and making money on this.
And that's just heartbreaking to think that there's like grown adults out there peddling teenagers to make a buck. And
see, Jennifer says it and it's wow. I say it, nobody even listens. I'm telling you, this is the story of my life on YouTube.
You know, now we have a missing girl because of it, and who knows who other people's lives were damaged in the process. And it's just so unfortunate and sad. Now, one other thing that I wanted to ask you about, because it's a lot of this case that's piquing my interest, but there's a group of teenagers that seem to be leading the charge and collecting information and passing stuff on.
This is it. This is what I was talking about.
Of their own. I don't feel comfortable talking negatively about teenagers on the internet. I just think that's just, I don't know, unethical and immoral in some ways. I've just never seen, though, so many teenagers take charge and then law enforcement appears to just say, sure, yeah, you guys go have your teen-to-teen conversations and pass along whatever information you deem valid.
Okay, that is a rumor. That is not true. That is just not true. There are not, the law enforcement did not agree to that. Law enforcement did not do that. This is a rumor. This is one of the rumors that have been put out there by these people. And that's another thing. Dealers are not handing out drugs for free. They may give out a couple of hits here and there to their buddies, but they're not sending all these people. That was Premier Tyler did. Jennifer's on the show a lot. A few days into the case before contradictions have come up currently. Oh, okay. So this was older. This wasn't new. No, this was live. This had because there were people in the comments. I'm thinking it was live. All right.
You think that's a typical way to handle it, or how have you processed that aspect of this case?
I think it's really unusual. I can tell you when I would conduct an interview, and this is how I was taught and how it was always passed down, is we made it very clear and asked whoever we were interviewing that was a possible witness not to say anything. And we explained to them why, because it ends up tainting evidence.
Because Sammy is not in charge of, nobody's asking her to conduct interviews to, it was a couple of days ago. Okay. So then that makes more sense. But even so, she should know that the police would never leave it to a bunch of teenagers. They just wouldn't. But that makes more sense that it was a couple of days ago. All right. I apologize.
And it ends up tainting a case potentially when people are asking questions, people are being interviewed multiple times, stories change, people say they know something that they really just heard, but then now it becomes as if it's the first person. So Tyler, this is very odd to see, odd behavior. But I think law enforcement is concerned that people aren't coming forward because of the illegal activities that were occurring there. And so at this point, they're willing to take whatever they can get.
And I hate that. Like, if there's any teenagers that were a part of that, just know you getting grounded because you were making some bad choices is worth it for the sake of somebody's life. And stay a little bit out of trouble. But at the expense of it, we don't find Kylie. Come on. I mean, do the math on that. And so that's, to me, I just felt like I cannot believe they're having a bunch of teenagers gathered together and have conversations with one another. And 6 or 7 of them are deemed to be able to pass the information on to law enforcement as necessary. And I know how teenagers work. I can just see all of the hierarchical conversations and arguments that would emerge. Why is this the leader? Why is this person in charge? And it just doesn't seem like it's going to end up well. So we really need to pray for them. What are your theories of what likely happened if you had to break down 2 or 3 possibilities?
So from the information we have, which of course we're limited to what's in the public eye, but I fear that from the information we have that she was extremely intoxicated, that she...
Okay, there's my whole point. Thank you, B Botanical. There's neighborhood meeting where police introduce her. Their teen team is what they call her. I don't know. But how do we know that she was so intoxicated? We don't. Kylie, in my opinion, seemed to be a very responsible child and a very responsible person who wouldn't drive previously because she wouldn't drive her sister previously because she was drinking. But now all of a sudden she's extremely intoxicated? Says who? Even if you go back to the beginning of the case, says who? How do we know she was extremely intoxicated? Nobody's come forward. Nobody's in the public eye saying it. And that's why I'm like, just wow. We should remove Sammy and then try to figure it out. Sammy is sus.
She did get in her vehicle and perhaps had an accident. And
no, Lucy, kids are not saying it. You know who's saying it? People who call into YouTube. That's who's saying it. Kids aren't. All right. What I mean by that is kids aren't going to the police and the police is doing press conferences telling us that these kids came forward and are saying that that she was so intoxicated. This is all coming from strangers who call up YouTube creators who want to talk to them. I got a problem with that because we don't even know who these people are, if they're real, if they're full of shit. It just, no, sorry, but no. We don't know if she was intoxicated. I'm leaning towards the fact I don't even believe she stayed there. I really don't. I believe her phone was there, but there are no pics of her being there. There's no Life 360 tracks that show she was there. There's no life. There's no definitive proof. The only thing we do know is that her phone was there because it pinged there. So that part we know. Anything else is not fact. We don't know for a fact that she was there. We know her phone. And let me rephrase that. The cops may know she was there, but we don't know how long she was there. Why would Mags bring her? Why would she bring Mags there and then leave 5 minutes later? If we remove everything Sammy says, what would the story be? And I agree with you. I've thought of this. If we remove everything that Sammy says and just take her out of the equation, what do we know? We know that she dropped Mags off and her phone was there really, really late at night. And her phone was there at 12:30. That's it. That's all we know. That's all we know. We do not know anything else other than she dropped Mags off and Mags left for 10 minutes later. I don't know about her laptop. Doesn't a laptop have to be on or maybe Wi-Fi? I don't know. Sammy left. How does she know she? Well, that's old. We agree. To take Mags to a boyfriend. Exactly. Why would she get out and just party? I'm sorry. I don't believe she stayed there. I don't believe she was there. If she's such good friends with, no, I didn't, VZ. If they were such good friends or her good friends with her, how come none of her good friends took a picture with her? Who goes to a party and doesn't take a picture? She obviously liked taking pictures. You know what I mean? Like you take pictures. Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. The only person that says she was extremely inebriated was Sammy. I think it's very irresponsible for an FBI agent, a former FBI agent, to go with a rumor because the cops, as far as I know, the police have not come out and said she was extremely inebriated. What they did say is they were told that she was drinking. They were told that Sammy didn't want to get in a car with her because she was too drunk to drive. But she allowed Sammy. I mean, there's so many inconsistencies.
And is somewhere in that area. Remember, these areas are extremely hard to search. We don't even know how far she could have gotten in that car. And if you're just
a lot of time in this area too.
Oh no, it was pretty bad. Hold on one second. It's Phoenix. Hey, I'm live. Yeah, it is. All right. Love you. Bye. All right. Exactly. Jennifer said from what she was hearing, but that's what I said in the beginning, that she's not, unless she has, inside information, which I don't think she does, but she's running, like, I don't know. I guess what I mean is I'm not a cop. I'm not a former FBI agent. I'm nobody in the criminal justice world. But even I think with a different mind. I think that, okay, just because some teenager says it doesn't make it true, show me the proof. Show me the proof that she was at this party besides a phone ping, because all that tells me is her phone was there, not her phone. So if her phone was there, that doesn't necessarily mean she was there. And her phone pinged right by the water, which tells me somebody threw her water in the ocean. I mean, in the water. She planned on getting drunk and getting fucked up. I asked her earlier on in the night if she could take me home, but she was in no fit state to drive. Exactly, per Sammy. Sammy is the one that did an interview with the YouTube creator staying. Yes. Oh, I know where it came from. Word on the street is something phone was at the party. I mean, why does Sammy not have any pic? That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't add up.
So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of interviews, but I do believe that people saw her leave. I believe she's on camera, probably multiple cameras, even if it's just dancing. I believe there's evidence out there that has yet to be seen. But I think
and there would be if she was there, but I don't think she was there. I really don't. I said the same thing yesterday, Be Botanical. I would never say anything like, I just wouldn't.
Definitely. So accident number one, probably most likely. Is there any chance that somebody took off with her, one of those drug dealers in a car, and took off with her?
I think it would be more likely that an individual she perhaps consented to go in the car with, and perhaps they went someplace, and then from there she could have taken off. And again, the same scenario. Again, this is just judging by the information that is known to us. And
now, Janice, that's a good point. At 18, I think what Sammy's saying is true. She could be held responsible for allowing her to drive home alone. Maybe, but Sammy's not 21, and you can't drink till you're 21. So I don't necessarily think that.
You know, I'm putting first and foremost what is typical of happening. You know, at this kind of a party, you're not necessarily going to see somebody that wants to abduct somebody show up. And but she's in a vulnerable position. She's young. She's beautiful. She's inebriated, intoxicated. So certainly it made her extremely vulnerable. But I'm just hearing nothing from law enforcement that there was anything at all underhanded that went on there from the standpoint.
There's also nothing from law enforcement that she was drunk. There's no proof without a body. We don't know. And I think they're jumping to conclusions, and they're jumping on stuff that's just not there, like that we can't prove. If there were pictures of her with a drink in her hand, there were pictures of her wasted. And again, I really, truly believe that she got there. She thought Mags was going to stay. Mags left. And maybe she just went to have a drink or try to have a good time. Or maybe she didn't know many people. Maybe she called her boyfriend. Who knows? Maybe she was sitting there. Here's another thing. Maybe she was sitting there waiting for Jagger to come and she got killed. Maybe she was just sitting there and that's what they're trying to cover up. I don't know. But it just makes me feel like, you know, I just don't believe she was there. Hey, Nicole, I just don't believe she was there. I don't.
Point of somebody taking her.
Yeah, I understand that. If somebody did take her. So like,
I don't believe Kylie called Sammy either. You're 100% right. One shot.
Most likely she got in an accident. Probably she had too much to drink and tried to drive home. That seems to be maybe the most likely. And this other scenario of someone had taken her, what's the breakdown of that being a teenager that would have taken her versus an adult? Like, because I haven't really heard about any 16-year-olds abducting someone. That just doesn't happen. We'd have 2 missing 16-year-olds on our hand at this point.
Right. And what I meant, just to be clear, was maybe her getting into a car with somebody, you know, into her car with somebody offering to drive, not necessarily anything that started out nefarious in any way, but that she consented to. And
how do we know that? How can she say that? I don't understand how a former FBI agent can say something like that. It doesn't make sense. How do you know it's not the nefarious?
Then that person left, and then she went on from there driving, or something happened accidentally during that time frame. So I'm just saying that a second likely scenario is that she would have gone off with somebody she knew or met at that party. And then from there, things went south.
Man, it's just so heartbreaking. We have a question from Miss Jones that says, do you think there were any witnesses to this? Do you think Sammy is doing a lot because she feels guilty for leaving her friend with sketchy people?
See, how is this pre-recorded if he's getting super chats that he's reading? It's not pre-recorded.
Well, I think Sammy definitely is feeling some guilt for leaving. I can tell by just how she's acting. She's really throwing herself in the middle of this, and she's offered,
you'll hear that at the end, one shot.
The excuses as to why she left. So are there witnesses? I think there's witnesses to her leaving. Yes. But to the extent of a witness seeing something bad happen to her, I think that that has not been exposed.
And I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. But here's the thing. How are you going to say, not her, and saying in general, how are you going to say that? Now I lost my train of thought. I totally lost my train of thought. Hey, Willow.
I heard in one interview there was a car that was parked next to her car, and that guy was sleeping in his car, like went to lay down in his car, and her car was still there, and then he woke up and it wasn't there. But to me,
that's what it was. How are people going to say that they saw her leave? I don't think anybody expects something to happen. I don't think anybody expects, that someone's going to come forward and say, yeah, I saw somebody kill her. I saw somebody, jump her, jack her from behind. I don't think anybody's going to say that, because that'll open them up to a whole new realm of questions. But nobody's even coming forward saying that she left. The only people that are coming forward saying that she was there are people that called into YouTube creators, which I don't believe.
It's like these people are so intoxicated, they're probably not paying attention to everything that happened. They certainly won't remember every single thing that was going on.
Well, and that's another huge problem I was going to bring up, is that even if you have people coming forward with witness accounts, people in that state become very unreliable witnesses.
Yeah.
And depending what they were taking, their memory and their account of really what happened there could be completely distorted from the reality of it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I totally understand that. Did you touch on them asking about the United States Embassy on the FBI poster?
Oh, on the embassy. That and apologies, I find very strange. I will have to look at that, Tyler. I have not seen that particular poster that you're referring to, and it seems very odd to me. The instance that you
put it on
something.
screen if you want me to.
Oh, great. The instance that I've seen that before was in the name Naomi Arian case. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
But that happened in her case because her father was an employee of the State Department. And so that made a lot of sense because at that point, they really did not know whether this was a stranger, whether it had any nexus to his employment. So that made a lot of sense to me.
That case is heartbreaking. Okay, I'll zoom in on it. So this is from the FBI website, FBI.gov.
Okay.
Whatever. And then down here it has this statement: please contact your local FBI agent or the nearest American embassy or consulate.
I do find that interesting.
Okay. If they're telling you your nearest American embassy or consulate, I don't think this is rocket science. If she's in Mexico or another country. So they're saying that contact your local FBI or contact, if she's in Mexico or she was, transferred out of the country and you see her, go to your nearest. I don't understand why this is hard or why it's not understandable. They don't know what happened to her. So they're thinking maybe she was trafficked. And like I said, keep in mind, sometimes Tyler's a bit naive, but for the FBI agent to not know that, that's a little weird to me. How would she not know why they did that? Canada, Mexico, exactly. Why would they not know that? Why would she not know that? I don't know. I found that weird. And
unusual. I would think that they would only be contacting the FBI offices.
Yeah, but you can't contact the FBI offices if you're in Canada or Mexico. You would contact the American embassy. sheriff said they are not putting all of these flyers out. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand why Tyler may not grasp it, but how could she not grasp it?
That would be in that area. Typically, if you directing somebody to contact a consulate, again, it's because there's some nexus that they feel would exist to the State Department. So
yeah, but in other places, they may not have whatchamacallit. They may not think she was trafficked. They may think she was trafficked, and that's why they did it. And they do it in other places. She's a former FBI agent. I don't know that, Moonpatch.
So I find that very unusual.
Yeah.
In a case like this, particularly.
That's why I was like, and then when the Department of Homeland Security was involved in the case, it just had me thinking maybe there was a little intuition or foreknowledge, trafficking ring or something going on there. Again, I don't want to build into conspiracy, but that combined with so many agencies getting it.
Yeah, I think they raised it because of the GoFundMe. They've already raised almost $50,000 in GoFundMe.
Involved in this so quickly when I'm watching these other cases, and it's like pulling teeth to get people to do anything.
But just so you know, the reward is only for her to come home alive. Hey, Carol, for the reward for her to come home alive.
Yes, I just don't understand it from my perspective. I'm sure you understand it a lot better.
Yeah, when you're in the throes of it, as the Bureau as an example, we're not even allowed to get involved in any way, shape, or form until local law enforcement comes to us. So just to put this in perspective, you have local law enforcement that really don't want the FBI involved. They want to handle their own cases. There's not a good relation with their local.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, or Hawaii. That's a good point. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Aren't the FBI automatically involved if it's more than one state? Then it becomes a federal case. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. So I'm just not. Oh, there is no info? All right, hold on. Let me check. All right. There is no new info. There's a dog. All right. All it says is today is the day 9 of the search for 16-year-old Kylie Rodney. The Placer County Sheriff's Office and Nevada County Sheriff's Office continue to deploy numerous resources to locate Kylie and her vehicle. Kylie was reported missing on August 6th, and she attended a party with 200 to 300 juveniles and young adults at the Prosser Family Campground in Nevada County. Searchers from across the state continue their search on the ground, in the air, and in the water. We have information on Kylie's last known location before she went missing. Detectives from local, state, and federal agencies continue to follow up on leads and conduct interviews. The figures outlined above are reflective of investigative search and rescue efforts from August 13th. There will be no press conference or community meeting held today. We urge anyone who has information about Kylie to please submit online tips at sheriff_Tahoe invest tips at placer.ca.gov or call our tip line. You can remain anonymous, 530-581-6320, option 7. If anyone believes they have photos or videos that may assist us with our investigations in locating Kylie, please submit them here. You can remain anonymous. Update. 307 personnel assigned, 12,438 cumulative personnel hours, 3 helicopters, 2 Marines and dive teams, 1,200 tips, and assisting agencies are California Highway Patrol, the FBI, Truckee Police Department, Washoe County Sheriff's Office, something else County Sheriff's Office, Placer County DES, and Placer County Fire. That's it. All right. We developed information that Kylie. All right, here we go. We have developed information that Kylie was seen in a video earlier in the evening at the party wearing the white sweatshirt pictured in this photo. It's unclear whether Kylie was wearing the sweatshirt when she was last seen. We are asking anyone who may remember seeing Kylie that evening to please reach out to us as we continue our search to her. We urge anyone who has information. Okay. I'm going to show you guys this. That's what Kylie was wearing. That was posted 5 minutes ago. So that's what Kylie was wearing, a white sweatshirt. Yeah, new update. That person didn't look 5'7". Who? I totally agree, madame. I was thinking the same thing. And I'll show you guys just so you see it. Hold on. I'll show you the whole thing. 6 minutes ago now. I agree. It just doesn't make sense to me. So there's a video that shows she was wearing the sweatshirt. So where'd the black sweatshirt come from? Yeah, I agree with that. That means they have a video. And earlier in the evening, which is what I said. Girls in video, a picture at the party. Didn't you see it? Yeah, nobody was wearing that sweatshirt. I don't know. It just says odd future. I'm thinking so too. Her mom said it belonged to it. Maybe Mags. Sammy lied about what she was wearing. Well, she could have been wearing something underneath. Someone came forward and said they loaned the other sweatshirt to her. Oh, Odd Future's a brand? I agree. Yeah, it's from Placer County Sheriff's Office. Their Facebook page. Believe me, I show nothing that's not real. Believe that. We're going to get into all that. Yeah, the black sweatshirt came from a friend that lent to her the day before. It's a brand by Tyler, the Creator. What are you talking about? Yeah, she could be wearing a black bodysuit underneath. A black bodysuit underneath. I don't know, Jacqueline. Yeah, it's brand new. It just came out 5 minutes ago. Breaking here first. So this means they got a photo of her at a party. Well, they said video. It says we developed information that Kylie was last seen in a video earlier in the evening at the party wearing the white sweatshirt. But again, that was earlier. I know, Terry. I'm going to get into all that. That's coming up next. I don't think they had a GPS. They said the last press conference, they focused a lot on press reservoir. I could swear they said last ping was near the water. It was near the water. And here's another thing, which doesn't make sense. Why would you have your laptop in the car with you? You go into a party in a campground. Why would you have your laptop? That didn't make sense to me either. Like, who brings their laptop in the car? That's what I've been saying, Juicy. The ping was right near the water. At least someone at party is hiding the car. I'm not holding Kylie dead or alive. Yeah, I don't think she's alive. But if my daughter went missing, believe me, I'd say there's $500,000 if you bring her home alive. You know what I mean?
I gotta pee. That would really mess you up. And I thought about that too.
I need a report. Our iPad was at home. I can't recall the source. Oh, I read a report. I don't know. I thought they said the laptop was in the car. Oh, I absolutely agree with that. That's why they threw a phone. They're baiting someone into talking with this info. Maybe. Maybe. Not my Tyler. Not Tyler Fuller. That's not Tyler's stuff. That's why I'm all confused. Laptop, car, yes. iPad, home. It was not. A creator, either news, video, or article. I don't know. Did you watch the video? I think his name is Don B. About 2 or 3 minutes in, he says what Ellie. Tyler, the creator, is a person. Oh, okay. I think I meant this Tyler, the creator. Oh, he's a rapper? Oh, I think you're saying Tyler, the creator, like Tyler. What do I know? I'm not hip on my rap. I don't think anyone threw a phone. I think her car and phone are in the lake with her and just haven't been found yet. I don't know. Has the canine search picked up anything? No.
See the person that I used to be. Like,
hold on.
The way that Ann acts now.
I think Don B. I think of another case. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about. And guys, don't forget, super chat is always appreciated. Super stickers are always appreciated. Don't think they're not, because they are. Just putting it out there. The drug dealers at parties. Odd Future is a brand by Tyler, the creator. Okay. No, I got it now. Maybe she went to Sturgis. Maybe. Gives me ulcers, too many lies and rumors. Yeah, I'm going to get to that in a second. All right. So that's the latest that we have on that. There's really nothing left of Tyler's that I wanted to show. That was pretty much it. These up behind Ellie are way more cunning. I don't know. There's a lot of agents on, though. A lot. Cannot drive between 11 and 5 a.m.? And I don't know about that. That's only if you have a permit, not if you have a full license. Oh, I haven't even checked my email today. So it changes theory. She was never at the party. No, I said she may have been there. I didn't say she wasn't ever there. I said she was there earlier. Some mind to cash out. Well, thank you. Yeah, some idiot. Can I just tell you, some idiot sent me a cash app. They were a $50 cash app. They're like, I want my money back from a candle. Bitch, you didn't buy a candle through Cash App, so shut the fuck up. Then I looked on my list. That person never even bought a candle. I was like, yeah, nice scam. So I reported it and blocked it. Yeah, at 16 years old, you have a full license here at 16. I'll tell you though, I give law enforcement credit. They're staying on top of this. I don't know if they're staying on top of it because of the if they're staying on top of it due to the public or if they're trying to scare the kids. I don't know. Thank you. Oh, Jerry, you got him? You're very welcome. How long do you have to hold? Here it's 15 and 16. You get a full license at 16. Thank you, MJ. You get a full license at 16. Like, Dayton's all excited he could start driving soon. I'm like, that scares me. I'm so glad, Jerry. Hold on, Mama makes the law. Not Alabama, no driving till 18. If in water, wouldn't there be car tracks? Maybe, but not her car. I believe her phone, not a car. I believe her phone is in water. I don't know if she is, but I know her phone is. Thank you, madam. So let's get into the bullshit now. All right. I have heard so many rumors that we need to eliminate. And so many rumors coming from big YouTubers. I'm talking excess of 250, in excess of 250,000 subscribers. Sammy's mom is not an attorney. Sammy's dad is not an FBI or an investigator. I can't even believe how this was twisted. I don't know which genius came up with this, but it's a lie. And I'm going to show you how many Smiths live in Truckee, California. They must be breeding there, like for real. I cannot even believe how many people have run with this. I'm going to go through it with you guys too. The first 10 pages of Google, first 10 motherfucking pages of Google all show Smiths that live in Truckee, California. Truckee, California doesn't even have that many people. And yet, for some reason, these YouTubers are putting out there that this proves that they're an investigation. Oh, I've seen it on a lot of channels. I've heard a lot of channels, but some are much bigger than others. No, I'm talking big channels, like in excess of 250,000. Yeah, but Tyler was live at the time. All right, hold on. Light posted it first? Okay. That makes sense. All right. Personally, I think a mom is probably a real estate agent. That's what I think. And I'm going to show you why I think that. There's a lot of Smith real estate agents. Oh, I know. I'm going to destroy it in a little while. Okay. Tyler, hold on. Tyler, the creator, is to blame for this girl being kidnapped. What are you talking about? Oh, her facts are so wrong. Okay, we have Sammy Smith. We know that one. CDM Smith. We have Dwight Smith in Truckee. We have Angela Smith, town of Truckee. Whoop. Samantha Smith, cardiology, internal medicine, in Tahoe. Oh, I'm sorry, in Truckee. Lisa Smith, realtor, Lake Tahoe, Truckee. John Smith, construction, Truckee. Dr. Tennille N. Smith, MD, anesthesiologist, Truckee. Gabe Smith, Truckee. Tyler Smith, real estate, Truckee. Janet Smith, urology, Truckee. Tyler Smith, real estate agent. Anthony Coronado Smith, Papuana president, Truckee. Matt Smith, Tahoe, Truckee. Gabrielle Smith, Truckee High School. Justin Smith, Truckee, California. Sarah Smith, Truckee, California. Michelle Smith, another real estate agent, Truckee. Dr. Tennille Smith, anesthesiologist, Truckee. Wendy Smith, Truckee. Susan Smith, Truckee. Alexander Smith, Truckee. Cindy Smith, Truckee. Melinda Smith, Truckee. Dr. Samantha Brooks Smith, Truckee. Kelly Smith, Truckee. Susan Duffy Smith, Truckee. Justin Smith, Truckee. Lisa Smith, some of these are repeats. Hillary Smith, Truckee. B.E. Smith, Truckee. Charles Albert Smith, Truckee. Allison Smith, Truckee. Sybil Smith, Truckee. Lawyer. Yes, Jen. Geraldine Smith, Truckee. Jason Smith, Truckee. Dr. Tennille, Truckee. Cindy Smith, lawyer in Truckee. John Smith, Truckee. Sybil Dawn Smith, Truckee. Dr. Janet Smith. I'm already on page 7. Did those already? Ryan Smith, Truckee. Smith Financial Services, Truckee. Earl Smith, Truckee. No, they're not all the same people. Some of them are. We know these. Physician assistant, Truckee. C. Smith. Eva Smith, Truckee. You get where I'm going? Tahoe Donner hires David Smith as new chef. And why am I losing it? Monica Smith, realtor. Mackenzie Smith, Tyler Smith. You guys get where I'm going with this? Wendy Smith, Truckee. Craig Allen Smith. Wendy Smith, Mackenzie. I think we covered them all. Shannon Casey. Sam is 18. Kylie is 16. Correct. Joan Smith at the Truckee Donner Historical Society. William B. Smith, Kevin J. Smith, Deanna Smith, Alpine Smith, all in Truckee. Kristen Smith, Reno. Loudon Smith, Truckee. All right, we went through all the way up to page 14. 14. No, it's not Jagger Smith. Why are you about to take your life back? What's up, Italia? What am I missing? Is there a Smith? I don't think so. So there are tons of Smiths there. Tons. I know it's a common name. My point is, certain creators ran with the fact that her mom is a lawyer and her dad is a PI based on these numbers, which I'm going to get to in a minute, which isn't true. It's just not true. They pieced this together. I don't know how this was pieced together. I really don't know how this was pieced together. But, oh, there's a goat farmer named Smith. There you go. But what was sent to me, or what I saw was, hold on. Hang on. All right.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
All right. So a certain creator posted, okay? Disclaimer, this has not been confirmed by Ellie, but I did my due diligence and confirmed this does exist and is registered with the government. In today's press conference, it was said that adults in the community are trying to discourage the kids from coming forward. I received an anonymous tip after yesterday's live stream regarding Sam's family. There has been a lot of speculation about Sammy's version of events from the start. Well, through this tip and verifying it, I discovered that Sam's mother is a former attorney and currently owns a private investigation firm in Truckee alongside her husband. The business does in fact exist, and the exact roles are unclear. It is rumored the husband is the PI and the mother is the attorney and also assists. TBD, who does what for the business specifically. Additionally, on some, not all, government sites, it's described as an EEO consulting firm, but the NIAX list is 561611. The name of the company has private investigations in the company name. Okay. The NAAICS is listed at 561611. Do you guys know what that means? That is just a way to show businesses. It means nothing. It's just the way to show a business. I'm going to show you that in a second. So I did some due diligence and looked up. Hold on, I got to share it. And looked up the NICS code 561611. These businesses listed in 561611 are owned by veterans, service-disabled veterans, active duty military reservists, and military spouses of the United States Army, Air Force, Marine Corps, Navy, and Coast Guard. Search returned 32 businesses. It's a veteran-owned business. So that's what the 561611 mean.
Mom, does red match with this?
Yeah. That's what that means. Okay? Now, hold on. It's to claim you as something only because you say so. All right. I don't know. So then she says, if her mother's an attorney and her parents have a private investigation firm, why is her 18-year-old daughter running this search? Why isn't their company aiding in the search efforts given she has resources and is in the field professionally? Not only would their knowledge and experience help the search efforts, but conversely, their experience would provide insight to Sammy either directly or indirectly on how to possibly hide, evade, protect information, not only legally, given her mom's law degree, but with their experience as a PI and the strategies that go along with it. Well, that would be a question for you to say, this doesn't add up. I have forwarded this to necessary parties as a precaution. Please do not flood tip lines or inboxes with this information. Please do not contact anyone mentioned in this post, and please do not publicly comment their business name. if you are aware of it. I left the business name out as it is registered to their home address and I don't want anyone being doxxed. Edit to Ed. It has not been confirmed if their company is helping in the search or not. They might be, and we may just not know. Okay, first of all, if your mom is an attorney, she would tell you to shut the fuck up. If your mom is an attorney, she would tell you be quiet. No mom who's an attorney is going to let their daughter run with that. It's just not going to happen. Rumors already on that Facebook post. Someone saying a user posted the white sweatshirt on Poshmark 30 minutes. Oh my God. Don't worry, Doug shared the address. So yeah, she just ask yourself the own questions. No attorney is going to do that. And there's 1,000 Smiths. You got an anonymous tip from who? Who? How credible were they? No mom attorney is going to let her daughter do these interviews. Exactly. It makes zero sense. And then she showed this. She shows this as legit. Like this is what she was using. Okay, it's a veteran company. What is the point? I don't get it. And the comments like, oh my God, you're so great. There's a comment that's on my cover. She literally said, I'm sorry, not her. Because of this, somebody literally said that that they know the parents are involved. Now her parents are involved. What? Like what? Verbatim transcription of all witness statements included in the investigative price can provide a copy of the complete ROI in PDF form. Oh my Lord. You're about to nearly get a little girl's parents killed last year. Exactly. That's right. You got that right. So the thing is, though, even if they owned an investigation firm, what is the big deal? What does it do? Nothing. There was no point in this, except now you have 1,000 fucking rumors running. And the second half of this rumor is I was told that the kid of this person is 22, I think they said. She's not 22. She's 18. But I even saw in someone else's chat. And whose chat was I watching? Somebody's chat. And they were saying that she's 22. She lied about her age. We know this. We know that. Oh, my God. That's so not true. That's not what happened. This is not her parents. I am Subdigger. This is not her parents. And it's unbelievable. Anytime, I said that earlier. Anytime police come to you, you absolutely hire an attorney or ask for your parents or something. Oh, you heard 20. She's not. She's 18. Where's your email address? Her mother is Cindy Smith, and she graduated law school in 1987. My email is, I'll send this to you. Who pulled the scanner hoax? Sounded real. Was it? No, that was a real dispatcher. You know, and all these people that have spoken to people in the area, why don't they just ask them what her parents did? No lawyer is going to allow their daughter to do that. Not one. Even I know not to allow my daughter to do that. No way, no how. And they're certainly not going to tell her to lie or inconsistencies, nothing. Yeah, the dispatch call was real. I didn't doubt that. Person had plenty of time to know better. They made their mistakes from day one. That's how they roll. Yeah, I'm just not buying it. All right, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, she's admitted to underage drinking. You're right. The lawyer would be with her. Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm just not buying it. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I can see Captain Avi. I'm not looking on what you call it. I'm not looking on YouTube. So that's why it's hard to, I don't see all comments from where I'm looking. But I know I saw her. She may have been abducted or just killed. I'm just kind of trolling till she sees something I said. There you go. Captain Avi, I see it. I'm trying to look something up, though. That's why. Okay, I see this. Hang on. Okay. Registration date 2001. Expiration 2023. Update in June 29th of 2022. Business start date January 1st. So I heard someone else said that, but who knows if it's true. Commercial and government entity. The point of contact. How did somebody find out their daughter. Just curious. Because that's what I've been looking for, and I can't find anything. I can't find anything that says they have a daughter. But I absolutely do not believe this is her parents at all. Nope. Sorry. Don't believe it. All right. This is what I was looking for. Hold on. No. So now due to video, she was last known still a party at 1:30 a.m. Where'd you find that? Where'd you find that? I just don't think this is them. Somebody said the daughter for this person is in her 20s. Might want to know and check read the PIs that the woman is, I think, 70 years old and the man is 75, which would mean Sammy would have been born when her mom was 52. Yeah, no. I'm trying to get like a Spokio or something. Now, this sounds more like her. But she would still be an attorney, which makes no sense. She's been licensed for 24 years. Same name, in Truckee. Hold on. Okay. So I want to show you guys something. I went to Spokio. There's Cindy Babby Smith, related to James Smith, 62. No mention of a child. Cindy Dawn Smith, 64, related to Michael and Aaron in Truckee. Cindy Smith Truckee, not related to anyone. Cynthia E. Smith, 64. Cindy Smith or Cynthia Nettle. That's it. That's all there is. Now, one of these is connected to a Samantha Smith. Just saying. This is the one. Hey, Tyler. This is the one that they're talking about. She's 62. I doubt she has an 18-year-old. Just saying. So I don't know where they're getting this other stuff from, but I'm just sorry, I'm not buying it. All right. No, Wonder It Matters. I got that.
Am I clothes in the dryer?
What?
Am I clothes in the dryer?
No, I gotta put them in the dryer.
Okay.
I got all that. No, I kind of don't know where you're going with it. Most kids go ignored by their parent. Yeah, but this is different. Hold on. Tyler, give me a super chat. I can't even see. Oh, one chat got a super chat. I'm so lost with what I'm looking at. So lost. No, I just don't believe her mom was a lawyer. Lynn went through that an hour ago. Yep, we covered that an hour ago. We had that 5 minutes after it was posted. You guys are late to the party. And to be honest with you, someone was saying that it was posted on Poshmark. First of all, if she was killed in it, it would be really, really bloody, and you wouldn't be able to get the blood out. So I don't even believe it was her shirt. Yeah, I don't even believe it was her shirt at all. Yeah, after about 20 minutes after it was posted, someone was saying that, you know, Poshmark or whatever posted it from Reno or something, but I don't know if I believe that either. Now, Wonder is not here. He sent me something on Discord. In the next region over, a girl drove into a large river. It took days to locate her. No, Wonder It Matters sent me stuff on Discord. I apologize. I'm sorry. Because that lodge that she's living at, some black tea could easily be part of her bodysuit. No, I just wanted to see because I'm sorry, I don't believe that that's her parents. I need definitive proof, that's her parents. Because to me, that's not her parents. Sorry, not sorry. I don't believe it. I'm just not buying that's her parents. So until somebody could show me definitive proof, because her mom would be the worst lawyer in the entire world. The worst lawyer in the entire world. Probably. No, Buka's laying right here. It would be good to put the rumors to rest. But there's so many rumors in this. So many rumors. One Juror Matters isn't in here. He sent me a Discord message. I know that was Dayton. I told him no, he can. Hey, Grandma Rose. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I don't know. The rumors, I'm just not buying it. There's too many rumors in this case. Too many rumors. Everybody's running with whatever they hear. If you did not hear it from law enforcement, if you did not hear it from a press agency, if you did not hear it from the police, it didn't happen. Plain and simple. It didn't happen. That's the bottom line. It didn't happen. So all these people that are running around with this and running around with this and running around with this, yeah, there's no way her mom is an attorney. No way. No way, no how. No attorney is going to let their daughter go ahead and go on a live interview with people, have discrepancies in stories, and just hang her out there to dry. Never happened. And if she is, she should lose her license. And I also don't believe an 18-year-old mom would have a mom that's 60-something. No. No, 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 no. And not listed even on Spokio. You have your job cut out. Hold on. You have your job cut out for you putting out the rumors, and I'm here for it. It's happening on every freaking case. It is, Amber. I agree. Sammy's mom there. Speaking, I don't believe it's Sammy's mom. No lawyer would let their child speak like that. No way, no how. And how come she's not connected to her in Spokio? I'm just not, I'm sorry, I'm not having it. Of course, because he sees rich people. They weren't wrong. They never said she was wearing the black one, only that she borrowed. Yeah, that's true. They never said that. They did say that she was just, that she borrowed it. I don't understand the point. Might be a mom and might not. We don't know either way for sure. I just don't believe it is. Certainly not repeatedly, day after day. I agree. Speculation is wild and the chats were like an echo chamber. They sure are. And everyone runs with it. But it's not confirmed by Ellie. Why would Ellie even confirm what her mom does? Mr. X has a PLS in Nevada, I heard. Not everyone, but most. Baiting Ellie is keeping these people close for a reason. I agree with that too. Like my family members, the lawyers, the judges do not speak without an attorney. And exactly right. I mean, her mom is not even seen. There's just no way that that's her parents. There's no way her parents are that old. I mean, I'll tell you why. I had my kids, I had the twins at No, that's a lie too, Tony. See, there's just rumor after rumor after rumor. Jareed, she wasn't even supposed to. Oh, that she wasn't supposed to go to the party. Yeah, but did law enforcement say this? No. Law enforcement has not said any of this. And I don't think her mom said it. It's pure speculation. Someone said she could be adopted. Or it could not be her. I don't believe that those are her parents at all. Okay, again, I do not believe that those are her parents. Sammy, if she had an attorney for a mother, if her mother was an attorney, she would not be doing the interviews she's doing, lying in her interviews. It's just not going to happen. No way, no how, never happen. Ellie keeps saying social media deceiving 100%. They sure do. They explain perfectly about the new hoodie. They found it through searching through pics and videos that were turned over. At least mom would be, exactly, mom would be in the interviews with her or something. And that's what I was going to say. If you ever get in a situation, and you're in a situation, thank you, One Shot, you're in a situation with the law, you say nothing. Nothing. You do not do interviews until that person is found or they have, somebody in custody. You don't do interviews. You don't speak. You certainly don't give them the opportunity to make you a crime suspect. Sammy would be the prime suspect. It just doesn't make sense. Some people have babies in their 40s. Yes, in their 40s, not in their 50s. Not in your late 40s. I'm telling you, it's a lie. But remember, they also put out that that the person related to them was, whatchamacallit? The person related to them was 20 or 22. Please ask politely. If you don't cooperate, you become a suspect. But all you have to do is get an attorney. If you know the law, you get an attorney. Do you pay for white pages? No. I don't pay for any of those. Yeah, their job is to arrest you. I'm sorry, I'm just not buying it. I don't think that's her parent. You have friends in their 60s that have 16 to 18-year-old. Okay. And that's the other, Gray's Live. And that's the other thing. If it's true, how come Gray didn't know? Gray talks to someone in the Sammy's friends. Just ask them. But I absolutely do not believe that's her parents. Nope, sorry. Not buying it. Good night, madam. I'm actually getting off in a few minutes. I was going to go till 10:30. Anybody have any questions? We need to ask Sammy. Tyler's got Jagger's number. I was like, Tyler, just ask Jagger what Sammy's parents did. She had a first baby at 48. Okay. I still haven't figured out what the necklace is. Thank you, Be Botanical. I still haven't figured out what the necklaces is. Why they're like so into the necklace. I don't know. I don't know if it had to do with porn shops or what. What can we do? Or questions we could ask and answer that authorities cannot. Sam and Kylie, not friends, long any chance informant. What do you mean? Could be when Kylie went missing the next day, the mother automatically went to Sammy, and it was more of a casual question and answer, and Sammy probably got locked into the answer she gave. Huh? I think they assumed someone stole the necklace. How would they know? They don't have a body, though. Oh, see, Laura Lee, that is a false way to look at things. That's what cops bank on. It does not matter if you are innocent. Do not speak to the police. Do not. How do you know someone is a confidential? You don't. I don't know. I don't know if the necklace was taken by someone. Cops seem to have made a big deal about it. That's what I'm saying, Rick. It's a pretty big car to just go disappeared. They don't know what happened to it. That's what I'm saying. Well, I think they were looking to see if it goes to pawn shops. Mm-hmm. Damn right. There have been many innocent people convicted of a crime that they didn't do. Please do a show on why not talk to police. Jordan Peterson has a great video on it. I will. I was talking about it earlier. Absolutely don't ever speak to the police. Tell your kids, don't ever speak to the police. You wait for me to get there. If you ever get arrested, you say nothing. Even if you're totally innocent, you say nothing. Absolutely nothing. And you wait for a parent or an attorney. Doesn't matter how they question you. You say, I'm pleading the fifth. Pleading the fifth. Yeah, I don't care if they say you're going to be charged with murder. I plead the fifth. I'll wait for my attorney. I'll wait for my parent. Either or. That's it. So many innocent people have gone to jail. 20,000 something people have gone to jail. But like I said, if you didn't hear it from the police, I don't care who you are. Don't believe a YouTuber. If the police tell you that this is definitive information, or the YouTuber shows you definitive information that connects it, awesome. But I think it's very irresponsible that someone would think that a lawyer's kid could be doing interviews and running her mouth and everything. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it for 1 second. That would literally be the worst lawyer in the universe. No one has shown facts about Sammy's parents. Exactly. And it's hard because your kid gets pulled over. You want to talk. You didn't do anything. You want to, you just want to talk and stuff. And cops are really nice to you. Just think Brendan Dassey. Just say, I don't answer your questions. What's your name and badge number? Do you have any burner phones or drugs in your police car? I don't know. You don't go all that. I'm saying if you're brought into an interrogation room, you say, I refuse to speak until my attorney's here. Or my parent, either or. Where is Kylie? I agree. Poor Brendan is right. Brendan will probably never see the light of day, ever. And that's sad. Guys, I'm only at 242 likes. Come on. Hit that thumb up. Yeah, you say no words, lawyer. No matter how hard they press you. Nope. Mom, attorney. That's it. People saying it's Sammy probably did this or that because her mom is a lawyer. I just roll my no. I don't think Sammy did this. She's guilty of something, but not of that. I just think the lad, Chris Mick, told you murdered your sister. Thank you, Jacqueline. God bless you, Buka. Coffee. I was thinking the same thing. It's exactly what I was thinking. What? It's usually someone close. I don't know if it's someone close this time, though. I really don't. I really, truly don't. I'm not so sure. All right. Hold on. We got something in. What is this? Oh. I don't get this. Oh, okay. I'm confused. That's an interesting picture, though. But that's interesting. Hang on. Thank you, Be Botanical, and I agree with you. So now I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if this is right or wrong because I just read something about it. But hold on. But this is kind of weird too. And if anybody else wants to get in some last minute super chats, you go right ahead. I will not stop you. All right, so look at this. Company's operating status is dissolved. So it's not even a company anymore. I'm so lost. There must be more than one Sierra Tahoe investigation. There has to be more than one. Hey, Modest Man. There has to be more than one because I just read that its thing was good. And now this is saying it's dissolved. So I'm confused. I'm so lost. I deal only in facts and the mainstream news and law enforcement. I agree with that. I'm right over Laura's head. What did? I don't know. That's just weird, though. That one's saying it's dissolved. No, that's the one she's showing. Someone will eventually crack if it is what they think it is. I don't know. I really don't know. So, but I'm going to get off here. I'm not crybaby, but that stuff will trigger me as a mother. What? It's almost 11 o'clock. I see my kids who have school tomorrow are still up playing video games because they have to go to school, and Dayton has football, and he should be in bed already. It is all speculation, but I absolutely do not believe that's the parents. I really don't. Thank you, B Botanical. I really, truly don't. I can't believe the bullshit that's going on. I really can't. And guys, if you didn't hear it from law enforcement and you didn't hear it from someone speaking it, like law enforcement or police, FBI, it's probably not true. You hear, Dayton? Dayton, go to bed. It's probably not true. There is so much people saying, like there's literally so many people saying, oh, did you hear that this? Okay, where'd you hear it from? Facebook. Okay, where'd you hear that from? I read it. Again, if it didn't come from law enforcement, I wouldn't put much credence to it. If I didn't write it, it's not true. Seriously, like I would not put much credence into it. I just wouldn't. Especially stuff that comes out of Facebook. No, mine started school on the 3rd. They've been back in school 2 weeks already. But MG, oh, did you see the beginning of this live, Willow? Man, she's embarrassing. It's 11:40. No, it's only 10:48 here. Actually, 10:49. So I am going to go. I still have candles to make. I really do. I don't even know why I didn't make them earlier, but I still have candles to make. And I have to send candles out to the winners. I got to box up Margaret's candles. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Oh, there's way more than 20. I showed all of them. There's a lot of them. A lot. I am Nikki. Nikki, your fans were looking for you yesterday. They're like, where's Nikki? We miss her. I said, she's around. Smith is the most popular name in the U.S. #1. My kids went back to school on the 3rd. Yeah, if you guys missed this, if you didn't see the beginning of this, and you want to rewind to the beginning, because, oh, my God, MGL should be mortified. And make sure you sub up to Heels in There. Yeah, make sure it's not coming from some washed up liar with the so-called LE. I totally agree with that. Guys, I'm telling you, do not believe unless there's proof. Don't believe it. And unless they say to watch it, like, you know, if they show proof that this is it and real proof, not, well, I have to hide this or I got to hide that. No. So yeah, if you want a good laugh, rewind to the beginning of this live and you could see a 12-minute video of MGL that she should be mortified and embarrassed to even show her face on YouTube. But that's in the very beginning. And then we talk about everything else. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys are loving the 8:30 time slot. I knew my numbers would be higher because that is the time that my people are here. So I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Be good to each other. Be safe. Don't run with rumors. And I will see you guys later. Peace. Chub Quinny. Don't be laughing at me. And thank you guys for Super Chat, PayPals, Cash Apps, everything. Believe me, so am I, Avery. It is embarrassing. Totally embarrassing. And mods, thank you for being amazing mods. And subs, thank you for being amazing subs. And welcome new member. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.